Hi everyone, it is Sunday the 17th of August. Time is 11:15. I have a cold. I got it yesterday. I'm gonna try and document as much of my time with mine as possible in the coming weeks, months, just so I can have something to look back on. We're just gonna lunge today. Like I said, hope to document as much as possible, but there are the little things that you can't document. Yesterday I was leading her down to the field, and she was walking behind me so nicely on a loose rope, and she was grunting and making all these cozy sounds, and it was so nice. So yeah, I have to hurry a little bit now because the others are riding at 1 o'clock. So I want to get her up, get her taken care of, and lunge her before they ride out. So I'm just gonna pop into the barn, the feed barn, and get her hard feed. So I'm going down to get the ponies, or pony horse. I always put everything out before I go get her, because I keep her tied up inside, and I feel like she doesn't really enjoy standing tied up. She mostly sleeps. Don't want her to disassociate or anything like that, or shut down, or whatever you call it. But yeah, I feel like it's too much. But at the same time, my stable is so dark, I can't really see anything in it. So I mean, I could brush her, but I can't do any serious grooming because you can't actually see some of the dirt. It's always a thing for me that I think about, am I filming, and by filming not being too much, so as much in the moment with mine, and having my complete and utter focus on her, or and should I stop filming? And on the other hand, I'm really happy that I have all the footage from the other horses that I've had, and also Pricken, even she wasn't mine. So yeah, it's kind of you don't know what's good and or the right thing to do, really. Yeah, almost down by the ponies. I'm calling them ponies. Mine is probably a pony, the other one is a horse, but you know. Yeah, I'm gonna do mine's least favorite thing today, which is lunging, but we need to practice the canter transitions because she needs to start to learn canter. It's been over a year now that I've tried to get this to work. So, but we have of course been interrupted by all the insane accidents and injuries and her chronic things. So yeah. So I have collected both ponies are up at the barn again, and it is now gone 30 minutes since I was walking to the barn. Yeah, I know you want to go to them. It's so sad. Mine won't be allowed into the herd, which is why I moved here. That she could get in a herd again. That and the hacking, but still, so sad. And she won't understand why she can't go in with the herd, because she's been with two of them this summer. So we are out walking to warm up, because she's not that fond of the arena. So I usually walk her out, almost out to the main road, and turn back, because that's like a little bit, like 12 minutes approximately. Yeah. We just did a quick, just the necessary things: brush, hoofs, legs and face, and then we're gonna do a better groom after we have more time. I thought I would do a voiceover on my lunging, because I watched the footage, and without the sound and everything, it doesn't actually look that good. So here I just started. As you can see, Marnie is very enthusiastic about walking. She has been very stiff since she had a time off in July, and I have been sort of going back and forth if I should call a vet out, but yeah. So we start trotting, and she has very little engagement in her hind quarters. She's very stiff in her back legs, and there's not a lot of speed. So I tend to walk with her, because if I have a shorter line and I walk with her, I can get her to gain some tempo. Whereas if I don't, there's the same thing all over again. So I cut out a lot of this lunging because it's not that interesting. So here I'm just changing the rein. She's very good at stopping. Like, that's her big, like, price number. yeah, so here I'm trotting on the other rein, and it's still very stiff. She's also very focused on everything else than me. But I thought I would keep it in here just to show you guys like the difference between the start and the finish. So here we're trotting again, and she isn't very, she finds lunging really, really boring. So yeah, trying to like make her go forwards a little bit more. And here we started trying to get her to canter. So I'm trying to sort of, I smack the, like flick the whip in the air and to try and make sounds, and I also flick it behind her bum. I never touch her. She just bucks because she is irritated that I'm pushing her into canter. And she does that every time we try to go into canter. Even when I ride her out on hacks and everything, there's always some bugs going into canter. Yeah, it is what it is. I mean, hopefully she can start just going into canter like a normal horse in the beginning. Here she spooked herself. So suddenly I had a very, very speedy horse. I haven't really touched her. She's just, well, not that I touch her at all, but you know, like I haven't really like flicked the whip at her or anything. As you can see here, the trot is just booking. Yeah, the trot is much better. I wanted to say, but she is still a rodeo horse. Again, spooks herself. Oh God. When she gets started, she can just go, and it doesn't really matter what I do. Here we are on the other rein. This is the left rein, which is the hardest rein for her. And again, it looks like I'm whipping her. It looks like I'm whipping her, and I was like, oh my God, I can't post this online. But I want to show you guys, like, I'm not touching her with the whip, okay? I'm just flicking it behind her hindquarters because she doesn't move forwards if I don't really like push her. And she's always been like this, more or less. It was better when she was in great shape before the summer, but yeah. So we do get some canter left. Some of it is disjointed. I'm not sure if this was the disjointed one, but you can see her trot is much better. Much more engagement in the hind legs. So we got that canter transition, which didn't last more than a couple of paces, but it was at least a canter transition and not bucking like a maniac into canter like this. Yeah, it's just really important to get her to canter on the lunge and get her to at least obey a little bit of my voice commands, even if I don't think it really works. Just so that we can go use the voice commands when I ride. So we finished off. I had some more trotting and everything, but I cut that out. So we finished off walking a little bit on the long rein before we went for walkies. So we are done with the lunging. Seriously, Mark. She's like, food. I kept it short and sweet. She's not that great shape yet because she had too much time off. So better not push it too much. So now I'm leading her, and gonna walk her for about 15 minutes. I thought maybe she was a little bit uneven, or like not lame, but you know, like stiff. And it did get better when she actually gets some speed in her. It's like she doesn't really care about the whip, but when you start cantering her, it's like adrenaline comes up, and so then she gets more reactive, spooks herself. Okay, and yeah, then she gets a very good trot. So I think it's more will than discomfort.